Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Amy and I have been on a weight loss journey for the last 2.5 years, I think. I've lost 58 pounds, I think that's about right, might be a bit more, following the Starch Solution and using low calorie density to guide me. I am a mum of two. I've got my little roster down with me at the moment and I'm very excited because I have just got back from 3.5 weeks in India for my brother's wedding. It was a very intense time. I was hoping to film the whole thing. However, life didn't work out that way. I started quite strong at the beginning and then we just traveled so much and my kids were so crazy. We were all really ill and loads of things happened in between. And so yes, I didn't actually manage to do much filming while we were in India. However, we are now back and I am ready to get into filming every single day of what I eat for you guys so you can see my day in, day out of how I'm continuing to lose weight using the Starch Solution, what guides me to make my food choices and all of those good things, meal planning, food prep, preloading, all of that good stuff. Anyway, so I want to show you everything I'm eating today. So, oh gosh, she is full on just eating a crayon. That's not what we want. Anyway, so if you are new here, Romy is very vocal and very squeaky. She's also not very well at the moment. She's been ill for about a week, very snuffly, and she had a really bad fever on the flight back, which was fun. So anyway, so please excuse the squeaking baby. But for those of you who are old-time subscribers, say hi to this little ronster, because I know loads of you enjoy her little babbling. But yes, what am I going to eat today? Let's figure it out. So we are extremely jet lagged at the moment and I have been up since, oh, do you want to play with this? Rosie, look at that. Whee! That's good. Yes, we are extremely jet lagged at the moment and I've been up since about 3 o'clock with a Romy who was refusing to drink any water for the last 24 hours and with Abe who was obviously just wide awake because the time difference was just not fun. So anyway, so very jet lagged and feeling very tired. I haven't had anything to eat yet. What time are we on? It is nearly 10 o'clock. I'm starting to feel a bit hungry. So I want to show you what I've got. Now, I have been back for a full day already. We got back super early yesterday morning. What do you want, Ronster? You want some grapes? I've got some food out here and Romy's trying to tell me something. What do you want, babes? Which one? You want that one? Okay, let's give you some grapes. Anyone who's new, I feed my little Romster like this. I'm super scared about choking and also I don't have the time to chop everything up super tiny, which obviously I do sometimes, but a lot of the time I just munch it up and feed it to her like a baby bird. I'm sorry if that's disgusting to you guys. Feel free to not watch these videos because yeah, that's just life and that's what I do. I'm very glad that she is eating. And she did actually have some water this morning, thank God, because I was getting super worried. She refused water for like 24 hours. And she wasn't really eating much. Like I said, she had a really bad fever. The flight back was horrific. We did so much traveling in India. We had an incredible time. My brother's wedding was absolutely, well, there was multiple of them. They were absolutely gorgeous. It was so much fun. Family, friends, and oh man, the memories we've made were just amazing. So I'm so glad we went. But at the same time, it was absolutely crazy doing that much traveling with 2 kids. Actually crazy. Everyone got a really bad food bug. My little boy Abe puked on the plane. Just as we sat down on the plane, he just puked over everything and that was really horrific. My husband wasn't there for a good chunk of it. So yeah, it was lovely, but it was also quite an experience and I must say I am excited to be back. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't really vlog much of it. Like I said, that was my intention, but life didn't really work out that way. But I'm very happy to be back because not only do I have a kitchen now, which is very exciting, but hold on. Yeah, I will never underestimate having a kitchen again. We were gone for about 3.5 weeks and we had a small, very, very rubbish, leaky kitchen for about 5 days. So most of that time was kitchenless. And I tell you, having a kitchen is incredible. I forget the luxury of having a kitchen. It is so, It's so incredible because you can literally make your own food. Otherwise, you're reliant on restaurants or what you can find, what things people can cook for you. Trying to find oil-free it's a lot of the time it was doable. But there was a big portion of being in India where I was not able to get anything oil-free, and mostly I was barely able to get any vegetables. Vegetables were scarce. We were in the middle of nowhere, and that was really tough. So I didn't really eat on plan for probably about a week or two. I made the best decisions possible in the moment. However, most of the time things were very oily or deep fried, and there was no other food available. So unless I wanted to starve, I literally had to eat those things, and I was okay with that. I made my peace with that. It was absolutely fine. And I am also super surprised that upon returning, I weighed myself and I have lost about half a kilo, which is about like a pound or two, from before I left, which I had no idea. I thought I'd be up pounds, and not that it really matters because I was away and it was a holiday and it was all right. But I was very pleasantly surprised that even whilst not being able to stick to plan and eat oil-free things, I did try my best. I did eat as much fruit as humanly possible. Bless you. Got some. We went shopping yesterday, and I'm sorry I didn't film that either, but yesterday was so crazy. We had so much unpacking, and it was mental, and I was knackered. Anyway, got some cotton candy grapes, which is very exciting because I absolutely love them. And we finished these ones, and the rest of those are just bad, and so Romy's going to enjoy some of these. I've forgotten how good they are. Oh, wow. Do you want some, Romsey? There you go, my love. Do you want to go down? Or do you want a mummy cuddle? Oh, Rummy cuddle. Yeah, Romy's very clingy at the moment, so she will not be put down much today, I don't think. Romsey, do you want some more, boo-boo? Good girl. So it's very weird to go from being in a boiling hot country where you're literally sweating and wearing a bikini in the beach to coming back to England where the weather looks like that. And when I dropped Abe off at nursery this morning, reception this morning, it was chucking it down and we got very, very soggy. So anyway, it's strange to be back in a very cold climate, but I do feel like I've had a really good amount of sun. And like I said, I am so excited to be back just purely to have a kitchen. My kitchen is not special. It is quite tiny and a bit rubbish and it needs a lot of work. But just to have a kitchen where I can cook my own food. I've got a fridge that I can put my own things. I'll show you my fridge. I'm so excited. We are fully stocked up. I've got so many courgettes, cabbages, broccoli, got loads of kale in here, got some carrots, got literally like so much stuff. I want to show you what my meal plan is for this week. We have done a little meal plan yesterday in order to go shopping. So what day is it? Today is Thursday. Yes, last night we had sushi. It was Wednesday, and Abe, basically all of us, really fancied some sushi because we haven't had it for ages. So we enjoyed some sushi. Tonight we're having some tomato pasta. Tomorrow Abe created broccoli and cauliflower soup, which I think is very, very cute. That's one of the meals that he created. Yeah, he basically did this entire meal plan, which is lovely. It's really nice to get your kids involved in what they are eating. Saturday is pizza night. Then veggie tofu stir fry, loaded sweet potatoes with chili, and then corn chowder. So that is what our week of food looks like, and I'm super excited about it because I love Indian food so much. We had North Indian, South Indian, it was absolutely gorgeous. But when you have the same cuisine again on repeat for about 3 weeks, you do start to crave some different stuff. So anyway, I'm very excited to have a lot more options now. But yeah, anyway, if you guys have any specific questions about India or about what I ate while I was away, I know I've filmed a few bits here and there, but if you have any more specific questions, let me know and I'll try and answer that next time. But yeah, anyway, I'm really hungry. Why am I chatting? So I want to make some breakfast. I'm going to figure out what to make. I am going to try and take it back to basics, I think, with a bit of porridge. So, I mean, I love a porridge. Always eat porridge. Didn't manage to get loads of porridge in India, so I'm going to go for porridge. And I might go for, do I go chocolatey porridge or a nice plain porridge? I'm going to think about that and let you know. So breakfast is served. Romy's banging in the background, so please excuse that. Oh my God, this is hot. So I'm keeping it simple today. Low calorie density, getting my taste buds back to where they have been because I've been eating much more over-processed, oily, sweet food than I would usually care for. And I'm actually so excited to get back to basics today. So it looks boring. It is just a porridge, oatmeal, whatever you call it, but it's going to be so darn delicious. I've got a banana, loads of these cotton candy grapes. Oh my God, I'm going to have to put it down. It's actually hot. Anyway, loads of banana, cotton candy grapes, cinnamon, hemp seeds, and a cup of oats, 2 cups of water. So it's barely a recipe, but I'm keeping it very simple, and it's going to be so delicious. I am so excited to have porridge again in a way that I want to create it. I would add some beans, but I do not have any beans. We ate all of our beans yesterday that I had frozen before we left. We made a big hummus yesterday, and the kids loved it so much. So that was really nice. Anyway, I would add chickpeas or cannellini beans or some kind of beans in there if I had them. But I'm going to go and eat this. It's going to be very, very, very delicious, and I'm just so excited for porridge. Who else can be excited about porridge? I mean, I love porridge. If you guys don't love porridge, you're not making it right, because that is delicious. So I have just had my breakfast, and Romy is refusing to go to sleep. I was hoping to get some work done, but she's not in the mood. She has been up since 3 in the morning, and it's nearly 11 o'clock, so I don't know what she's running on. Anyway, I want to tire her out. So we are going to go and do some rebounding with some very loud music because she loves it. Romy, should we do bouncy bouncy? Also, I was very excited to come back to the UK so that I could do some exercise again, because I have had 3.5 weeks of basically no exercise at all. And it's absolutely peeing down. I really wanted to go on a forest walk, but no can do this morning, maybe this afternoon. But I am going to be able to get some good rebounding in. So look how excited she is. She absolutely loves it on the rebounder. Look, she's raring to go. Go on, Romsey, on you get, boo-boo. She is ready. Oh, are you bouncing? Clever girl. You are so clever, Rosie. Anyway, we're going to go and bounce. Get that NEAT in, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. I love bouncing with Roms. She is fantastic to use as a weight. Not only does she love it, but I can hold her and get so much extra amazing workout in just from cuddling her and lifting her up. Anyway, we're going to go and work out. It is 2 o'clock and I have got a very tired, very squeaky Romy on my back. She's been asleep for like 2 hours, woke up in a foul mood. Anyway, you guys don't need to hear about my kid issues, but I'm making some lunch and I'll show you what I've got. I fancied loads of veggies, basically. I just went big on the veggies. I had some leftover rice because we had sushi last night, so this is the rice that I have got, and I just wanted to bulk it out, and I really fancied, I was craving vegetables. The last 2 weeks of not having many vegetables made me appreciate vegetables so much. So I've been craving veggies, and it's so interesting. 2 years ago, I never would have craved vegetables, but when you eat this way, day in, day out, you really do start to crave things that you eat. I love the phrase, what you eat today, you crave tomorrow. It is so true. Anyway, so I'll show you my veggies. I'm so excited about this meal. Anyway, this is what I've got. I have half a head of purple cabbage, a full broccoli, 2 courgettes, otherwise known as zucchini, 2 carrots, and then that might be it. Anyway, I'm also going to throw in some edamame, and I've obviously got this rice, so I'm going to put in maybe just half of this rice because I want to eat a massive portion of food. So if I put in all this rice, I mean, I could eat all that rice, like, easily, but I don't really feel like I need to do that. But I fancy eating a massive portion of food, so I'm going to do half that rice and all those veggies, and then I'm going to be able to eat it all and have a mountain. See how I'm just being cautious about what I'm putting in there, but it's being smart so I can try and, have the calorie density of the food that I want to eat. Anyway, having said that, I have just had a very naughty snack. I made some Rice Crispy Puff thingamajiggies yesterday, just for Insta, and I'll show you what I made. Oh, they're very tasty. I mean, this is obviously a little bit of a decadent treat, very sweet, but still, definitely doable for the Starch Solution. You could still include this, a little portion of this in your diet if you want to here and there. I don't want to include this kind of stuff most of the time. Kind of made it for Instagram, but it's very tasty and my kids will love it. It's basically puffed rice with molasses and PB2, and it's very tasty. It was in the freezer, but since then it's kind of defrosted a little bit and crumbled apart, but I'll show you the general vibe, which is this tasty old thing. So I have definitely eaten like a chunk of it. Anyway, super yum. My intention would be to preload with some vegetables like carrots, cucumbers, maybe some hummus or an apple. But I filmed it, took a bite, and once I'd taken a bite of that, it was really hard not to have many more bites, as you can see. So I'm going to stop myself. I'm going to put it in the freezer. I'm going to save it for my kids. Well, Abe mainly. So you can have little bits of it here and there. But anyway, even something like that is Starch Solution friendly. Most people could have that every single day. Yeah, most people could have that every single day. And at the beginning of your weight loss journey, that would probably be not too bad. If you're coming from total junk, McDonald's, like just absolute rubbish, then this is a step in the right direction, totally. But if you're struggling to lose weight and you're still eating those kinds of healthy Starch Solution treats on a regular basis, that is the stuff to cut out. It's those kind of little treats that you allow yourself that kind of start to add up over time. So I'm on the final leg of my weight loss journey. That's not going to help me at all. Anyway, I have had some, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm about to indulge in my vegetables, which is really what I care about anyway, and the stuff that I'm much more excited about. So anyway, I'll show you what it looks like when I put it together. So my food is put together and I have got such a massive feast. This is incredible. Low calorie density food. If you are a volume eater, this is the way to go, my friends. Anyway, look, it's hard to show you how big this meal is. It's gigantic. Anyway, I have got about half that rice. I'd probably say it's about 1.5 cups of rice, maybe 2 cups, hard to say. But anyway, all those veggies I talked about, look how incredibly filling that is going to be. I've got my starches, I've got my edamame. I wish I had more edamame, but there's a few in there. And I've got all those veggies, so it's so healthy, so low in calorie density, so filling, satisfying, incredible for weight loss. So honestly, you can't go wrong, and it's absolutely delicious as well. You know, it may look simple, it doesn't look like there's loads of stuff on there, but it's sauteed in soy sauce and garlic and a few sesame seeds on top, and I tell you, it just does the job. I've been craving this. Anyway, I'm going to go and dig into this, and so will Romy, because I think she's hungry too. For those of you who are interested, Romy's eating the exact same thing as me. I've just smudged it up a little bit so she doesn't choke on anything, but she is loving it. She has already had 2 platefuls like this, and this is her 3rd one, and oh look, she's desperate for it. Yay! I love it when my kids eat veggies. Anyway, this is so delicious, like actually incredible. So that lunch was actually incredible, and I was just thinking, if you guys are having trouble losing weight, if you feel like you're doing everything right following the Starch Solution but you're having trouble losing weight, just ask yourselves this. I'm sorry, I've got blue lips from the purple cabbage. Yes, ask yourselves this. How many vegetables are you eating? Are you eating enough vegetables? When I put a meal together, my priority is to load that baby up with as many vegetables as humanly possible. Yes, of course, I have my starch and I have my beans, and those things are incredible and they're going to keep me satisfied and satiated. But have you got enough veggies in there? Are you lowering the calorie density, or have you got a few honorary sprigs of broccoli? I went hard on those veggies. Full head of broccoli, 2 courgettes, half a purple cabbage, 2 carrots. You know, that is a lot of vegetables in one meal with, 1.5 to 2 cups of rice. That is like a perfect meal. But can you see how full I am going to be because of the volume of that food and how many veggies I got into me? Not only is it fantastic for my health, but it's going to be incredible for weight loss. Anyway, so if you're struggling, ask yourself, how many vegetables are you actually eating? Get those veggies in, is all I'm saying. Get those veggies in and find a few meals, 5 to 10 core meals that you love. Oh, I'm getting the best cuddles. That you love, that include so many veggies. It's going to blow your mind how many veggies are in there. But I want you to find those meals and I want you to rotate those. And I want you to enjoy it as well. But anyway, vegetables are not boring. Vegetables are incredible. And at some point, you will start to crave them. Anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy these lovely cuddles from this beautiful girl. Get those veggies in you. Hey guys, so it's 5 o'clock and I have already made dinner. I'll show you what we've got. Very hungry, I'm about to eat. So I decided to do pasta. So I've got a humongous pasta sauce here. This thing is loaded with veggies. I have got courgettes, celery, onion, tomato, carrots, any other stuff? Oh, loads of mushrooms as well. And I just food processed all of that up with some garlic and some bouillon and 3 tins of tomatoes, and just stuck it on for about 20 minutes to cook down. Then I've got some lovely whole wheat fusilli, new one from Morrison's, which I'm very excited about. done everyone some sweet corns, and for myself, I've got some little cute cherry tomatoes, which I've just popped in the air fryer, Chelsea made Cullen style, with some salt and pepper, which I've never tried before, so I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna have loads of the sauce and some pasta as well. I'm gonna kind of treat it like a soup because I really fancy lowering the calorie density, and also I'm still obsessed with veggies and I want more veggies. So I'll show you what it looks like when I put it together. I'm not making any other non-starchy veg, purely because there's so much that goes into the sauce anyway, and I can't be bothered to cook anymore. So hence it's gonna be loads and loads of tomato-y soupy stuff with some pasta and my tomatoes on the top. Anyway, I'll show you what that looks like when I get into it. But yes, this pasta is actually super yum. I'll show you the one I've just got. It's this baby. This little fusilli. But yeah, very delicious. Not the cheapest, but it is organic and recyclable and very tasty. So I'm all plated up and I want to show you what I've got. So in the UK, it gets dark at about 4 o'clock. So I'm not going to be able to show you any pictures with any light for dinners ever again, basically. But anyway, this is what I've got for dinner. My yummy pasta. I totally forgot to keep the sauce separate, and I just mixed it all together. So I couldn't really do what I wanted in terms of my soupiness with my pasta. Anyway, it's fine. So anyway, here's my big bowl of pasta, and I've got my tomatoes on the top. These tomatoes look incredible. They're like blistered from the air fryer, and they look so yum. Smell incredible too. So anyway, this is what I'm having tonight for dinner. Again, not as many veggies as I would have liked to have had, but to be fair, it's fine. And it's gonna be yummy. I'll let you know if I eat anything else, and I may have one of these little sweet corns as well. Ooh. So it is 4 o'clock in the morning the next day, and the reason I'm chatting to you today is because I wanted to chat about dinner. So I showed you my lovely pasta bowl, and I literally had, I was like reasonably hungry. I literally had like 10 bites, and my body was like, nope, definitely you can't eat anymore. I was just so stuffed. So I have left my food out. Anyway, I wanted to show you what I've left. So I had about that much left over, and also, I need to be honest actually, and I didn't really show it, I did have a couple more bites of those crispy things because my little boy Abe asked for them when we got back home yesterday from the school run, and he asked for them, and then when they were out, I just couldn't help myself, just eating a few. So it just, the power of not having stuff in your house, eh? Really, I mean, if you've got it in your house, you're gonna eat it, whether it's chocolate cake or any of your favorite things. If you have it, you're gonna eat it. Anyway, so I did have a few mouthfuls of that, but I don't think that impacted me too much. Just checking on Ramsey. Hello, beautiful. But yeah, anyway, I just wasn't super hungry, also because it was about 5 o'clock and my internal clock was like 11 o'clock. So I think I was just knackered, and we all fell asleep at 6 p.m. last night. We need to get a handle on this jet lag thing, but we were all so tired, so we fell asleep at 6. And yeah, like I said, it's 4 o'clock now, so I'm up. I've been up for a while. Oh, super tired. I don't know how we're going to get back into the normal timing of things. But anyway, I just wanted to explain my dinner. And I'm probably going to have some of this for lunch at some point, or at some point today anyway. But yes, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you got some meal ideas, or just some information about how I do the Starch Solution and make it work for me as a busy mum of 2, especially when I'm very tired and jet lagged. Anyway, so I hope you have a good one. I'll be filming today, don't you worry, and with loads of good stuff. I'm thinking about doing some air-fried smashed potatoes and quinoa wrap, so if that sounds good, stay tuned. Anyway, I'll chat to you guys later. Goodbye from me and these beautiful little Roms. We're gonna go and play and cuddle. Bye.